What if the market whispered the winner? And almost nobody listened. Tonight, I'm opening with the contrarian take. Those last-minute price swings? Not random, they looked like informed money forcing a repricing right before the envelope. On the tape, the gap compressed, the favorite softened, the challenger ripped. At snapshot, Dembele was about 80% and Yamal near 18, with over $21 million traded on the market. Here's why that pattern screams signal. Reason 1. Cross-market arbitrage. When traditional books nudge a price tighter on the underdog, pros bridge the spread. They buy value where it's cheap, and sell the favorite where it's rich. Result? Challenger gets bid, favorite gets clipped. Reason 2. Hedging into the envelope. At 90%, upside is crumbs, downside is the cliff. Whales trim, market makers lighten. That alone can sink the favorite a few points and lift the challenger as risk gets redistributed. Reason 3. Rumor velocity beats rumor accuracy. Award nights breed micro leaks, seating charts, production rundowns, whispers from rehearsals. Traders don't marry narratives, they rent them for an hour. If a fraction of that flow believes there's smoke, bids appear. And in the last 24 hours, even tiny sparks can ignite the challenger. But let's make this human. On one side, the established star, poised, inevitable, trophy-ready. On the other, the meteoric wonder kid, football's future, the headline every editor craves. Headlines move hearts. Hearts move money. If you're long the favorite at 90 and you feel the timeline avalanche, you trim. If you crave asymmetric upside, you chase the kid. What the tape was telling us, not certainty, dominance with doubt. A board reading roughly 80 versus high teens says, we heard something. We're not sure, but we're not leaving it unhedged. 3 simple takeaways. First, arb pressure can turn a whisper into a wave. Second, hedge math punishes complacency at sky-high odds. Third, narrative flow accelerates at showtime, speed beats certainty. Now, hold up. Let's breathe. Because there's a boringly rational explanation that, more often than not, wins. The consensus case. Even after the wobble, the market still had the favorite around 80%. In probability space, that's very likely, not locked. A 10-point drift into the event can be pure mechanics. Profit taking at the top, thinner books near cutoff, a couple of deep pockets closing risk. And the challenger's late pop? That can be fair value catching narrative premium, not a secret script. The heavy volume on the board tells you the market was engaged, not necessarily inside informed. So here's the balanced read. The compression was real and meaningful, driven by arbitrage, hedging, and rumor velocity. But probability isn't drama. 80 versus high teens still spells a favorite by a distance. Now it's your call. Was that Yamal surge signal, or a self-fulfilling spiral? Comment, leak, if you think someone knew, or hedge, if it was smart money tidying risk. And if you live where football meets markets, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and share this with a friend who swore, it's locked, at 90. Disclaimer. Nothing here is financial advice. Probabilities aren't certainties. They're just the market's best guess before the music stops. Respect the tape. Enjoy the show. I'll see you on the other side.